do you personally feel as though that is some form of favoritism when it comes from your dad picking a side between you and your sister?
So,
do it ever hurt your feelings is the question, and like keep it a whole
snack.
Yeah, no, that's a meal.
That's your meal?
That's my meal.
Oh!
She's my meal to the point where as though I had bitches that couldn't deal. You feel me? Niche. So far as the relationship with you and your sister, how do you think that is going to transpire over from a couple years from now? How do you feel about, and no shade when I say this, how do you feel about all the girls, majority of the girls in the influencer game, be trying to fuck with your sister's boyfriend and your boyfriends? Damn, you got me in the hot seat. Okay.
So do you feel like Meek was a social media friend? What is up, y'all? It's your live with Infiniti. We checking into Fini's Playhouse episode number 15. We have the one and only Mr. Maj. This is his first podcast. I'm gonna let him do a little one too.
Y'all already know what's the fuck going on.
Here we go.
It's the realest, the most fillest, your boy Maj, and I'm in the building. With my girl Fini, I had to do this for them one time real quick. Yeah. And I gotta give y'all the real tea, and I want y'all to know a little something about me.
Right.
You feel me?
So what's up, Maj? Like,
none, I'm in your city. We having fun. No, hold up. Rewind. This my city.
Oh, hold up.
This my shit.
This your city?
This my city.
So you gonna move out here?
I don't know about all that.
All right, Maj. So what made you like get into social media? What made you start your Messy Maj? Like, what was your drive? Okay. How did everything start? I need the background on it because I'm really,
right.
You know, once I came in, they was just like, watch out for Messy Maj. I'm like, who the fuck is Messy Maj?
As always. Very short. What made me start social media was the simple fact that, I went on this cruise one time and I met this girl, her name was Kaylee, and she just kept talking about TikTok. She was white. I didn't know shit the fuck about TikTok. So boom, COVID happened right after the cruise. I ended up being in high school still, graduating, mind you, I'm a straight A student, got accepted to Villanova.
Wait, so did you go to college?
No, but I actually did go to college when I was in high school, if that makes sense. So in dual enrollment, you know,
yeah.
So cool. I was doing that. I went to CCP. I majored in intro to law, and then I also majored into Spanish. Then I ended up going to Villanova, and I did geotechnical engineering, civil engineering, and aerospace engineering.
That's nice.
Hell yeah. I just don't really show it, but I am. And then afterwards, I did STEM. That really doesn't count for college, but it's like engineering and stuff like that. And then that was about it for the most part. I had all AP classes and stuff, and then COVID happened for my 11th grade year. That's when I started doing social media. I just was at the point where as though it was like, let me just try a few TikToks out while we're not really in school as much. And I started seeing the views that came with it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm meeting a whole bunch of new people.
So you met them like once y'all started to do TikToks together?
No,
or
it wasn't. It was just the supporters. It wasn't people. So I didn't collaborate with nobody because nobody really knew about TikTok. So I'll say that like I started when Charlie D'Amelio was all up and down my For You page, and like a whole bunch of twins was all up and down my For You page and stuff like that. So I only started social media because it was more so of it being like, I was bored at home during COVID, and I was like, let me make some relatable videos just, you know, to see how they would go and things like that. And majority of my group chat was on TikTok. Like, I was on TikTok when y'all know the little challenge, Roxanne.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When you gotta drop the item to the next one. Only the originals gonna know about that. You know what I'm talking about.
I know the track version. When you drop this, because on the track, you drop the item to the next person.
Yep, and then on the text message, they swipe down and play the video, and then it's the same thing over and over again. So like, if I drop you the phone, you gotta catch the phone, and then if I drop the CarMax, you gotta catch the CarMax, and then you gotta, you get what I'm saying?
And over and over. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I was on there when that happened. So I only started social media because I was like, I think this is a way to get some extra money and stuff like that. So I started it, and boom, I became a content creator. Messy Maj. Yeah. Let me just give a little intro to Messy Maj. Messy Maj recently happened. It wasn't like I started off as Messy Maj. No. I was White Boy Maj before I was Messy Maj. And my White Boy Maj content was just like, I used to act like I was from London and stuff like that. Did you ever know that? No. So a lot of people sit right here and they be like, well, where you from and things like that, of course. And
how the fuck do you have that accent?
I don't know. I usually like study it and things like that. And a lot of people be like, oh, well, you're not from Philadelphia and shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm from the UK. So that was like one of my talents right there. And a lot of people. I'm telling you, I was on it. I was on it. So yeah, that was one of my talents, and a lot of people thought that I was from the UK. So Jano, Ida, yeah, I tricked a whole bunch of people. So Jano, Ida, all of them thought I was from the UK from like, oh wow. So I'm like literally just playing on with it and stuff. And then Messy Maj just came out of the woodworks. I went to an influencer event, some shit happened, and I was like, oh no, this needs to be exposed. Like, I'm talking about people was getting touched on and all types of stuff. We ain't even gonna get into it. So I was the one that was bold enough to go on live and talk about it because everybody else was scared. And then they called me a T-page right afterwards. So I'm like thinking logically, like, we don't have a T-page for our side of influencers. Why not be the one to create it? Right. So I never seen an influencer create a T-page for their side of TikTok. So I was like, okay, I never seen them get posted on the Teen Shade Room. Let me do it at least. And that's what I took off with. And honestly, now look at it. It's like really taking off.
It is.
Definitely.
That's
hard work
crazy.
pays off.
I did not think that's how you started.
Yeah, I did a lot of different stuff. I did Auntie Pam with Jessica the Prankster. It was like, at first it was supposed to be Michael Jackson, but then it was like, I was like, just call me Pam. And then I started playing with Auntie Pam and shit like that with Alexis and Roaches and all of that. So it was like a lot of stuff I was doing in the industry. Like, I was doing so many different contents. I even had like I did content with my grandma, my little brother, just my whole family in whole. Like, we used to do all types of shit. So when a person say you only was known for Messy Maj, that's not true. Not I literally had millions of views with my grandma, my family, myself, just me doing my British accent and all types of stuff. So it never just came from Messy Maj. The numbers don't lie. It's all on my TikTok. So it'll take like for you to go on my TikTok and be like, wait, this is you? You was the boy that used to do funny videos with his grandma all the time, and my little brother. So it was like, Messy Maj was just an add-on. I had to learn when you're doing this creator stuff, you gotta add certain shit on so that it won't just be boring. Yeah. So add this on, add that onto your content, add a whole different stuff, like a whole bunch of different stuff on it. So that's what I had to do, and now I made a name for myself. So
what keeps you motivated with everything?
My family. And the only reason why I say that is because we came from nothing. Well, I'm gonna say I came from nothing because they didn't get out the hood, so no shaking. But no, I came from nothing, and it was more so of it being like, when everything was happening when I was younger, even like during COVID, before I became a social media influencer, my motive was to always go hard for my family. My mom got locked up for 7 years. I didn't have my mom when I was a child. She got locked up when I was like 13. She recently just came home not so long ago. So it was like, my brothers, my sisters, my grandma, those is my only worries. So I literally had to do everything for them. So even when I was in school, I'm like, I'm gonna go to college, major in what I want to major in, get them where they need to be in life. So it was like, it's always been that's never gonna change. It's always my family, straight up.
That's what's up. That's how I feel. That's why I feel like with me too, even though I just started like, you know, like a year ago, I feel like I always gotta keep going for my family. My family's still working, I ain't do my job. My mom's still working, she's still doing it. I ain't do my job, I'm not done yet. So I don't know, that's what keeps me motivated too, my family.
Yeah, and I feel like that should be everybody's motivation at some point, because you know how many moms and dads would give up on their child but they didn't. So it's like, that's something that I don't play with, is family. And even when my mom came home, I made sure she had a car, I made sure she had $10K in her pocket, all that at the age of what, 19, 20? So it's like, motherfuckers can't really say that they can do that at that age. Nobody can hand their mama, here go 10K right here, take that, go shopping, do what you gotta do, get you an apartment, blase, blase. And I gave her a car. So it's like, that's something that I really don't play about, is my family and whole. So yeah, that's just that.
All right. Oh, my next question on here is, are you moving to Houston? Okay, your lease is up, and we all know, everybody knows you've been saying my lease is up, my lease is up. So what are you thinking about relocating? Where are you thinking about relocating to?
Okay, so I did an Instagram thing, like whereas though, you know them Instagram broadcasters? And I did like a little vote poll on where should I move.
What they pick the most?
They picked ATL.
For real?
They really picked ATL.
But what is, I don't know. I was thinking about moving to ATL next year.
I feel like ATL, I'm looking for more so of real life friends rather than social media friends. So it's like,
but I feel like you will get the same, like, out there too. I think ATL is a Houston port too.
I don't know. I feel like.
So when you visited out there, what was the vibe? Like, how was it?
I feel like when I was in ATL, I literally had a fun vibe. Like, fuck flashing cameras in people's faces and stuff like that. It was just genuine. Like, people didn't even know who I was, and that's the type of movement I want to go towards when it's like, okay, you don't know me, so it's good. Motherfuckers don't think I'm messy or this, that, and the third. It's like a way to start over. You know what I'm saying? Rather than being in a city where there was a whole bunch of influencers that think too hard about what I do.
Right.
And think, oh, well, if he come around us, he gonna be messy. No, it's none of that. So therefore, it's like, instead of surrounding myself of influencer city, because this is clearly it, I want to go somewhere else where as though I can meet genuine people that don't know anything about me doing my content on social media and shit like that. So yeah,
I agree with that. So does that like take a toll on you that when you get introduced into like different friend groups that when y'all probably fall out, that's the first thing they'll say? Because I know I've been, you know, keeping up doing my, you know, and I feel like that's the first thing they say. Oh, he messy. He tell a business when we fall out. He do this and he do that, but he's messy mind. Like, how do you feel about that?
It's coming to a point where as though you have to have respect with anybody in life. So if you really have respect for me, you would know that I don't just blurt people business out. You feel me? It's what you put out to social media and what I pedal back off of. So if you're putting out that you just fault you're upset because I have an opinion about it, and my opinion didn't really, what's the right word, match the vibe that you wanted me to speak upon. So it's more so of it being like, you don't have an issue of my opinion. Well, you don't have an issue of what I said. It's probably because you personally feel as though I needed to sugarcoat the shit for you.
Right.
So it's like, a motherfucker could be like, even if you my friend, you put your fight out there, I have to stick to the code, which is keep it real.
Right.
So if you lost the fight and it's seen and said, I'm gonna say you lost. And as motherfuckers being my friend,
so they probably don't. So more like they don't, since they know you have a big platform, maybe they don't want you saying that they lost to, you know, to your platform. But it's the truth. It's the truth, and I think that sometimes the truth needs to be said. And if you don't like the truth, then get off social media. Because there's a bunch of things that people say about me and speak upon on me. I don't give a fuck because I'm still that nigga in real life. So it's like, you know what you signed up for, and this is my only thing. When you become an influencer, you have the option to back out. You choose to stay. Therefore, you have to realize that multiple people have, what's the right word, abilities of having an opinion on you. So if you don't like the opinions that's put on you, maybe you should back out of being an influencer. Because when I have my opinion on something or someone, it's like y'all take it personal, and it shouldn't be taken personal because you know what you signed up for. Right. So if you have a soft heart, don't include yourself into a crowd that's going to get you posted on the T page. Point blank, period. So it's like, you take what you want personal. At the end of the day, we all signed up to have opinions on us. You take it how you want it. That's just that. And that's facts. Well, y'all heard me say. Okay, so how do you deal with real life and social media? Like, how do you deal with the internet Maj and the Samaj?
How do I deal with those two? I keep my friend groups totally separated. Social media friends can be social media friends. Real life friends can be real life friends.
So do you feel like Nick was a social media friend?
To an extent, yes. I personally feel as though that everything she said and did, it was more so of it to, okay, let me grapple his support base into thinking I'm his real friend. Let me do this so they could be like, I'm a real one. Because it's like more so of it being like, soon as I fall out with you, the first thing you do is you telling people that I'm talking behind their back. So it's like, what was you just being like a sponge, just sucking up the info that I only trusted you with?
Right.
So now you going out and you blurting certain shit out. And
so I got a question for you. So like when it came down to y'all conversations when y'all call each other off camera, what would y'all conversations be about? Would it be about more drama feel, or would it be about what are y'all gonna do moving forward, like the next 5 years? Do y'all talk about goals? Do y'all talk about what can y'all do with y'all friendship to benefit each other and help each other grow as a bond? Like, what do y'all say? I
felt as though, and this is something that Neek knows, she was the only person that I felt comfortable with asking, like, am I flopping, or what do I need to pick up on, or what should I do for my next da-da-da-da, or etc. So it was more so of us helping each other grow in a sense and things like that. But then it also was like, okay, who wouldn't vent to their best friend about certain little shit? So I personally felt as though like that was something that I vent to her on the sidelines with, but I was always told to never trust nobody. So I don't always want to have my guard up, but when I let my guard down, it's always some iffy shit that's being played around with my feelings. So that's why I never really express myself. That's why I really never want no one in my business. You'll never see me really posted on Messy Maj because I don't post my business onto social media. So therefore, it's like take advice from me into don't post your business on social media if you don't want nobody to have an opinion on it.
Right.
So it's like
the only thing they post about you is about like the comments and what you said and
exactly.
But it's never really nothing about
me exactly, because I make sure that no one's in my business. So it's like I would never get on social media and like splat out shit that Neek told me behind closed doors, because that's not me. I'm too real for that. Too solid. So it's like, by all means, if that's bettering you and that's helping you deep down inside because you don't fuck with me at that moment, eat it the fuck up, because I'm happy for you. Whatever makes you happy.
Do it hurt you in any type of way?
No, because multiple things in the past hurt me even more. So when a motherfucker's going around spreading on my name, don't hurt me at all. Bitch, believe it. Believe what you want to believe, because at the end of the day, you're not checking me. You're not stopping my money. You're not stopping nothing that I got going on. You're only hurting yourself because of the truth. Long story short. Right. So she goes to you and she tell you some shit that I quote unquote said, well, bitch, you have the truth now. That's how I felt. That's how the fuck I'm going to forever be feeling. Because you can't take the truth. That's why I went and told somebody that I felt comfortable with that can hear the truth. You get what I'm saying?
Do you feel like y'all friendship will ever be rekindled?
I'm in the stage of life whereas though I don't want to rekindle shit with nobody.
That's how I feel. Like for real, like bro, all that rekindling and forgiving you, bro. I give people so many chances. Like enough is enough. I'm tired of being nice girl Fini. I'm tired of being there for people when people not there for me. I'm tired of rekindling shit. Once you're cut, you're done. It's no coming back. I'm cool on it. Like, oh my God.
And honestly, I feel as though that some people take advantage of others' kindness, whereas though it's like, all right, I see you forgave da 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 da. Right. I know you'll forgive me in the future. But it's like they purposely do certain shit because they feel like they can get away with it. I feel like
just as much as you could forgive the person that you laying next to, can be just as much as you could forgive that friend or that family member or anything like that, but it's to a certain extent. Even with the person that you're sleeping with, it's to a certain extent. Keep on forgiving and forgive. They go keep playing in your face. They'll keep dogging you out. They go keep doing this and keep doing that. It's to a certain extent. You believe in that saying? Yeah,
I personally feel as though if someone's hurting you to the point where as though you have to distance yourself from family or just loved ones that you really truly fuck with, it's not going to do nothing but hurt you later along in the future.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's more so of it being like, a motherfucker that really loves you want the best for you. And they're not going to want the best for you at that very moment. They're going to want it for you later along the lines as well. Right. So it's like, motherfuckers not going to really understand, but the real going to understand. Long story short, don't stop nobody from loving others because you feel as though you want all of the love at that moment. You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself, and you ain't gonna do nothing but hurt that person that you say you love. So at the end of the day, you gotta step on your shit and you gotta be real about who the fuck you are. Because when you have someone else that controls your narrative, it's not gonna come out as good as you think it is. So at the end of the day, love who you say you love, show that love, and stand on that love. Don't have to be, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna love you on some part-time shit. I'm gonna love you when such and such is going, or this person is not here. Because at the end of the day, that's not real love, that's fake love. And you should know that, because that shit you wouldn't like that shit done on you, long story short. So that right there, I can respect type shit.
You just say some real shit.
I always do. I'm the realest of them all. Shit. I always do. I always forever
You just
will.
said some real shit.
I be like,
crazy.
I be on some real shit like off the cameras, like real shit. Like I'm gonna keep it a real stack. So that's why I think multiple people, and I ain't even gonna say who, but it's a lot of influencers that really feel safe with calling me and asking me for advice because I would be the one to give it to you on some real shit. So it's like not even on no messy shit, just on some real shit. I'm near it. Like anybody know that, so it's never been like.
Do you feel like any influencers be trying to use your platform to keep themselves relevant?
If we're being totally honest, it's a couple. It's people that have not got talked about since 2017, 18, or 19 that has been doing things purposely to be posted on Messy Maj. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to respect those because I watched them at some point, not all of you bitches, but I watched y'all at some point where as though, let me take notes on how they did their content so I could do it twice as better. You get what I'm saying? I don't know weird shit, but just to level up myself. And I think that's for anybody that's watching this. If you want to be somebody so far as an influencer, a doctor, a nurse, or a dentist, or whatever you want to be, always critique someone else's work so that you could do better later along the lines. Because then you'll be in a position where as though Fini, me, the doctor that takes care of you, anybody that's like up there as of right now. So it's like you really gotta be on your P's and Q's when you want something. You gotta eat for that shit. You gotta study for that shit. Study for what you want.
Right.
And that's real rap. So I just personally feel as though it is a couple of influencers that.
So who is one influencer? And you could just say the first letter of their name. It could be their nickname, their government, or anything like that. Who is one influencer you think is seeking attention the most when it comes down to being posted on your platform?
One influencer that I personally feel as though that always wants to get posted and is seeking attention to get posted on Messy Maj. Not gonna say them because they always get mad when they get posted.
But it's like, do you kind of feel like sometimes they get mad when they get posted, but they kind of be wanting it too?
They be wanting it.
But they get mad, but they be wanting it.
They be wanting it. Because there's so many of them, but I'm trying to think of the one that honestly. Am I allowed to look at my phone real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Let me look at my phone real quick. Let me see. Wait, I'm not logged into Messy Maj on that phone. Hold up. We're just gonna go based off DMs real quick. I'm gonna say the first DM that I see that gives me that they always want to be posted on Messy Maj. Okay, no, none of these people. I'm honestly gonna have to say damn, you got me in the hot seat. Okay. Okay, when they go down bad, who always like thrives to be posted on Messy Maj type shit? Like if they not getting
who you feel is the one who seek the most attention to be posted on Messy Maj, no matter if they post it just so you can post it, no matter if they DM you about it or send you something or call you and do this or that, who you feel like is the person who be seeking attention to stay relevant?
Stay relevant. I'm honestly going to have to say, damn, I'm sorry. The ones that I personally feel as though that always wants to get posted and never will ever again is Bronx.
What the fuck is that?
That's the one that trolls Lena every time underneath the T page, like all the time. Like, it's so like.
It's so many?
Yeah, it is a lot.
Damn. Y'all, like, I promise y'all, shit, bro, me, when shit get posted about me, I be so happy. Like, I respect Maj that here. Like, at first he didn't really know me, so it just used to get posted back to back.
I'm about to ask somebody.
But now it's like, he'll be like, fam, just a heads up, we about to post this. I'd be like, fuck. But I don't know, I've never been the type to like tweak to get posted or tweak for attention or anything like that. Not in that,
Facts.
I don't know. I like when you posted me for the influencer of the week. I love it, which everybody hated it.
But they always gonna hate, so it is what it is. I feel like that's a way to bring people up. But honestly, you gotta say fuck them people. Like, literally.
I definitely didn't give a fuck.
Now, let me be honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna let one of my team members pick only because they're the ones that actually work. Like, they're the ones that knows. I stopped, but in the past, I would say that Brock was the only one that honestly seeked for getting posted. And I'll probably say Rich Boy Troy.
For real?
Yeah, only because like his content be like, like you never know. I like Troy, don't get me wrong, but it's like it's always something that he does to get posted on the T page. I'll say Rich Boy Troy out of all people.
Okay.
But I respect it though, only because he's young, he's trying to keep his name relevant in the game, and he actually does the content to do so. That's why I respect it.
He be having different little schemes, all that pregnant and
all of that.
2 girls chasing him in baby shower and all that.
That's something that I really respect.
All right, so we're gonna get into like, I know you're not in like, what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
So you ever been in a relationship?
I have. I got cheated on.
For real?
Yeah, she kissed the boy on the back of the bus. That was in high school though.
Boy, you should have saw my face drop when you said on the back of the bus.
I mean, you said I was in a relationship. That was the only relationship. It was 2 years. Yeah, except the bus. His name was Tajir.
So you broke up with him?
I had to. It was to the point where, like, I was buying a girl Victoria's Secret, roses, teddy bears, all of that. And then, you know, she seen me. One of our teachers passed away, and then she tried to flirt with me again, and I wasn't for it. It was just like, she's not as cute as she used to be.
So you don't see yourself getting into another relationship anytime soon?
Fuck no. Only because it's more so of it being like, y'all are too invested in these people's business. Like, I know I do my work, and I you know, I'm messy at some points in time, but it's just personally like, y'all scared me to be in a relationship. Like,
no facts. Y'all scared me too.
I know, I can tell, yes. I can tell.
What you mean?
Tattoos, earrings, grills, fingernails,
hairs, and jewelry is crazy. Like
they could tell how it could go based off the hair on your arms, and they'll figure it the fuck out. And they'll be like, what?
Okay, hold up. Who figured it the fuck out the first time? Because I know it had to be somebody from Houston.
No. In fact, it was one of my team members that figured it out.
How?
I don't know how she does it, but she always figure out everybody's. Like, I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but how? Like, I thought somebody told you.
No.
I'm like, bro, somebody had to send this boy.
I swear nobody told.
Houston? Like, what?
No, nobody told. It was just more so of it being like, they find it. Like, they really do find it. I don't know what it is.
How this man didn't have a TikTok? This man didn't have.
I don't know.
Like,
maybe someone in Houston knows the people, and they're like, okay, I'm going to send it from a fake page.
Right.
Because you got to understand, Messy Maj don't only have younger audience.
They have
older as well. So that should be crazy, like, so crazy. Like,
I was like, bro, I was at work when that shit. I'm like, bro, hell no.
No, that's scary.
Bro, y'all, my next relationship that I get in, I promise y'all is only gonna get the shoestring on his motherfucking shoes. That's it, that's all. That's it. I cannot do another public relationship because I just feel like both sides gotta be like strong-minded. I wouldn't say social media broke the relationship that I did have, because I don't even feel like social media broke me and my relationship. It just was the shit he was doing behind closed doors that broke us. But by recent, kind of social media kind of ate it alive.
Yeah,
and, you know, it comes with the cloud, and it comes with the extra bitches
plotting,
bitches waiting on their turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, they all came with a lie. I learned my lesson from it. I'm moving forward. Next, we gotta have a strong mind with it. We gotta know these hoes
gloves.
These hoes is going to flop. You just can't fall for it. Whoever I'm talking to on this camera, my next person, my next husband.
Well, let's get into it with you real quick. let's get into it with you real quick.
Okay.
So, how do you feel about, and no shade when I say this, how do you feel about all the girls, majority of the girls in the influencer game, be trying to fuck with your sister's boyfriend and your boyfriend's?
I really don't know how to feel about that. I just feel like that's why I'm not like collabing with extra people and this and I keep my circle real tight because I just feel like y'all be plotting. And me, I don't know about nobody else, but me, I don't play. I don't play that because I don't do that to people. Your nigga could come and follow me. On God, I'm gonna send you and your nigga can't follow me. Your nigga popping my on God, I'm going your nigga is in my DM, your nigga trying to fuck with me. Out of respect, I don't give a fuck if we on good terms, bad. I don't give a fuck if me and my nigga on good terms, bad terms, broke up. Bitch, like, come on now, like, you know what the fuck it is. So it's like, I don't, let me stop cursing too, because it's not ladylike. But I don't play when it comes to, I stand on business when it comes to who I mess with. Definitely if people, like, I just feel like people been in Houston longer than me, years top more than me, Maj.
Oh, facts.
Not all of a sudden everybody want to flock to what I had. Like, do better. Like, do better. For real. In real, like, do better. Like, don't be around me if you know you plotting you know, definitely, I don't even know on my sister and like with the friend, that's deep. Now that's like, that was like her friend, like that's deep. I just feel, I don't know what it is with me and with Angel and then the type of, I guess the type of gentleman we pull I don't know, but you know, to each his own or whatever.
They want to eat y'all's own, that's what it is.
They do.
Yeah, y'all
that shit crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Very crazy.
I don't do leftovers. I go get my own.
When you got a full plate, there's no need for leftovers. Clearly, they've played in
because once we spin up the line and it happened, like, it's a problem.
Crying.
But hey, so how do you feel about that? Because I know everybody was like, damn, they keep going to the sisters dudes. They keep going to sisters dudes. Like, what's your intake on it?
I personally feel like my intake is still the same when I first met y'all. Y'all are that shit. Y'all been that shit. And I really just wish y'all won't let people that's the outsiders affect with the insiders, which is the blood got going on. So I personally feel like y'all them bitches now, but y'all them bitches if y'all was together. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's how I first met you and that's how I first met her. It was like, I told y'all, I said, Fini, do not let these influences break up your relationship with your sister.
But it wasn't the influences though. It was family.
It was family?
It was family. I don't think it was the influences.
But I feel like some influences had a part to play though.
I feel like some influences had a part to play down the line.
Yeah.
Once you see when the shit was bad, the shit was bad. It's like when it's bad, it's bad. So it's like they had a part to play down the line, but honestly and truthfully, I really think it started with the family and the moving in together and us just not knowing like how we really was for real. I didn't know how she was living. She didn't know how I was living. I didn't know some of the stuff I was used to was not some of the stuff she was used to. And that's something I learned. My mouth and how I talk, you know, that's something I adjusted to. That's something I had to learn because she's more quiet and it take her months it take her time to just, I guess, regroup stuff. I don't know. I'm not used to that. I'm so, like, I'm hands-on. But that's because that's how my mama raised me. She raised me to fend for my own. I didn't grow up with my father figure in my life. I didn't live with my father. It was always me and my mama. All that extra, you know, so it was just always me and my mama. So she just raised me to be a strong individual and stand on my own. And like, you know, when you feel like somebody is playing with you or feeling attacked or anything like that, it's like you gonna react how you react because it's right there in your face. So I don't know. I just feel like it was most definitely blood, but you know, moving forward, it is what it is. It happened. You know, it's underneath the rug to me. Like,
that's, you know.
And I know you always say the sisters, this like y'all got it.
Facts, I always do.
But it's just,
it's a lot.
It is much.
Yeah, it is. I can tell. And that's just something that y'all gotta work on as blood, like.
But blood, yeah, but you know, blood will be the people who snake you the most.
It is true.
Like, you know, you could beat up for blood, you could have a back, but it's like blood will just be it'll be the ones, like, I don't know. I grew up with cousins and, you know, I didn't grow up with sister, brother, knocking on my room door, we fussing, we arguing. No, like, you know.
And that's facts, because I got a couple of the snake ass bitches that was my cousins, and they now watching me on TikTok, calling me their favorite cousin in the world.
Hello.
Fake ass bitches.
I got some people that don't even support what I do to this day. They wouldn't even do a little repost on their little story. But you know, it's like, it's understandable. I know who's there for me. I know who's not there for me. It's no beef. It's no, you know, no, none of that. It just is what it is. And we just, you know, growing up, moving
It's
forward.
the jealousy. That's all it is. You're a jealous, bitter bitch. That's all. So
he said you're a jealous, bitter bitch. Okay,
that's
so back to the relationship topic. Do you feel as though, what is it going to take for you to get into a relationship?
Currently, as of right now.
How old are you?
I'm 21. I just turned 21 October 21st. No, on the 21st. That was my golden birthday.
Okay.
And you know, I'm filling somebody out. I'm checking their vibe. Yeah. She cool. She cool, and
she cool. Y'all
you know,
like spend time together and stuff.
She's in Toronto. That's the thing. So she's Canadian, but
you like you some. You want her some pretty babes.
You want to see her?
Yeah, let me see her.
Sure. Did you never seen her before? I got you. Hold up. I'm pretty sure you have when I repost her and stuff, but like, you know, we just chopping it up right now, and I feel like she cool, like, for the most part.
Oh, okay, she is pretty.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. No, she pretty. She pretty. Not gonna lie.
So it's like, I don't know. She just
a snack.
Yeah, no, that's a meal.
That's your meal.
That's my meal.
Oh!
She's my meal to the point where, as though I had bitches that couldn't deal. You feel me? Niche. We gotta get into that.
What happened?
I had Niche come to my birthday and she really went psycho because I wasn't fucking with her.
Wait, so you and Niche had something going on with each other?
We didn't have nothing going on, but I know Niche wanted me. So it was like, I thought she was trolling, but after this trip, she couldn't have been trolling at all. Like, it was like she was in the house fighting for my attention.
For real?
She tried to fight.
So she tried to fight the girl?
She didn't try to fight her, but she fought her friend.
Wow.
It was like, shit was being
Hold up, let me find out Maj putting that thing down.
Boy, so a lot of people, you feel me, like, despite out of social media, motherfuckers think what they think.
Yeah.
But in real life is a different mind. So like, you can't let real life and social media get confused. That's why I say I specifically reach for motherfuckers that don't know me. She don't know me. Right. So it's like, that's why privacy is something that's serious when it comes to me. So it's more so of it being like, Niche was somebody that was an internet friend. She was somebody that was like a real friend. So when you get these two combined, this shit that happens because motherfuckers don't like what's being said and done.
And she probably feel like since she came on a birthday trip with you, it was more than what she thought it was.
She wanted dick. That's what I think she wanted. She wasn't getting that from me. So it was like, I already was feeling somebody else's vibe. She got mad because I kissed her at the club. And then she looking at me like I'm crazy. And it was just the side eyes and all that. Like, it was just too much going on.
What the fuck?
Wait,
so when you invited these people on the trip, did you know that it was going to escalate like this? Or did you have a feeling? Because, you know, some men, y'all can get in your head sometimes like, oh yeah, I want this bitch, I want that bitch.
No, it wasn't supposed to be like that. I think Niche, all right, so Niche was playing with me. She always been like joking like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you some birthday coochie, da da da. Just saying a little sneak type shit or whatever. So peeping it, I'm like, all right, like, yeah, playing with her or whatever, okay, cool. S comes, and when S comes, long story short, I ain't know her like that. So when I met her, I'm like, oh, all right, she cool, da 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 da. I didn't think she was feeling me until I found out when we leave. I'm like, why you ain't say nothing? So.
Oh, she already kind of beat.
She already beat. So it was like, okay, we kissed at the club.
Y'all like tongue kiss?
Yeah, we tongue kiss. Like, tongue kiss. So we kissed at the club. And I'll send you the video if you wanted that. So you feel me?
Hold up!
So we kissed at the club. You see Niche already makes her face like side-eyed and shit. Damn. Now still to this day, I'm not going to say that's why Niche swung on the other girl. Because the other girl basically said like, aren't you supposed to be sick or something? Because Niche had to go to the hospital. But Niche was doing the absolute most. Like Niche was lying about people fake calling her phone, telling her stuff that's saying two white girls. No, they're not saying shit about you.
Oh.
You just wanted to start some ruckus in the house because you wasn't getting no attention. Because you were sick. Coming to find out, she texted me from Lay Phone, her friend, like, oh yeah, Niche is really sick. She wants to go home. Da 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 da, etc. etc. Whole time it's not Lay texting me. It's Niche off a Lay phone.
Oh, she really was fucking with you.
On some crazy shit. So then she's sick.
So
I couldn't go to the club.
You
nothing.
didn't find it attractive?
No, I found that crazy. Like some orphan shit.
But you
like. No, that
you know
was crazy.
You know some men like that crazy toxic, like you know, and she probably looked at it like, ooh, maybe if I fight this girl for him, he gonna want me more.
But she wasn't fighting for me though, and I feel like if I really like somebody, no girl should be put in a position where so they gotta fight for their love.
Hello.
So therefore, it's like you like me, that's cool. Don't show it, and you feel as though you have to put your hands on somebody. Show me differently, and I feel like you doing a birthday thing and all of that. Yeah, that's what social media think, but she ripped me out of my money too. So it was more so my supporters sent her money for a bouquet. She never did nothing with that money. She kept it.
Damn.
People put up the money that was in the Airbnb for the bouquet. Say put up 100, 80 put up 100. Therefore, where's the 300 from the supporters? Never gave it to me. So Niche was already on some weird shit as it was already. Then makes it worse is that I talked to her mom. Her mom comes to pick her up because she's sick. So her mom telling me to come to the airport because I wasn't gonna go to talk to her. She hits me with the she got only 2 days to live. Bitch, you still living. How the fuck you got 2 days to live and bitch you still on Earth?
Now what if the girl really did have 2 days?
That's no, hold up. I ain't gonna say that, but that's fucked up because why would her mom lie to me like that? I did that
she probably wanted you to be
to talk, but it's like why I lied though. I did it though. I went to go talk to her.
For real?
I did. I went to the airport to talk to her.
She really was fucking with you.
But it's like I don't know if I can fuck with her no more.
Yeah, like that. I ain't gonna lie. That is a little. That's like somebody like that you dealing with, and you stop talking to them out the blue because you find somebody else attractive. And they be like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't talk to me. And like,
but I was never on that with her. Like I never wanted to talk to her. I just looked at her as a friend. Cool. Like I have a type. So when I see this type, it's like, all right, cool. That's what I'm saying. And I haven't seen that type in a while. So it's like, cool. So I understand that you got whatever you got going on with your relationship, but don't try to bring that shit down on me because you still stuck on to an influencer that I'm not even gonna name. That's crazy. Now still to this day, she texting the motherfucker that I'm talking to and telling her, oh, watch out for Maj. He's not loyal.
Oh my God.
I'll show you the text message. You can add in the video.
I don't need
okay, all right, cool.
It's okay.
So it's crazy. Like,
so do you feel like you know how to love as a man?
Hell yeah. Like, and it's just not with a relationship, that's with family included too. Like friends as well. So it's like the love that I give to a friend or family, just imagine what I would give to somebody that's my soulmate type shit,
right? Or
like somebody that I fuck with heavy. So it's like I'll go in and outs for you, but the energy is never reciprocated back. That's why I stopped doing relationships. So it's like,
so from a man perspective, you know, I feel like a lot of females go through this today. Like once you give a man chance after chance after chance, they be expecting the female to be the same. Like even if he cheats, she forgive him for it. It's like you expect that female to shake back and just be that same person. Then once you do something else, you forgive her for it. Do you feel like a lot of men these days, and I'm not coming for men, but I'm just saying, like, do you feel like they take women for granted?
Personally, yes. I personally feel as though that some women feel as though they have to do whatever it is to get love from a nigga.
Right.
So it's like, if you really felt as though it's love in the air, you should never be put in a position where as though you have to do that consistently. Truth being told, I feel as though that some men place these women in certain traps, whereas though it's like, okay, let me test the waters with this first thing, knock her into the second thing, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Yep. So therefore it comes to a point where as though she feel as though she needs them there in their presence because the love is hitting different from where it hits to anyone else, if that makes sense. Like, my only thing is if you feel as though that you're not being loved equally from your part and his part, right, it's time to go. Like, stop thinking that that's all who you have left because it's billions and millions of fish in the sea that's waiting for you and motherfuckers that will go above and beyond just for you, yourself, and you, bitch. Like, just stop. I'm telling you, you're gonna find that one person, but don't rush it because you're still young. You feel what I'm saying? So
no, I fuck that.
It's like that's just real shit. And it be sad because motherfuckers be placed in the headlock, or whereas though like, oh, but I know if I stay with him, he gonna give me this, or I'm gonna be cool if I did this.
Yep.
No, it's motherfuckers that genuinely will love you for you and still be with you type shit. So
and
it's
not
like,
even push you through all the extra trauma, all the extra bullshit.
Real red. Motherfuckers that will kill for you. Some people won't even do the time for you, and that's real shit. That's
I know somebody do the time for me. I got a little one sweetie that do the time for Fini. I know he would.
That's facts.
But you know, so have you ever slept with any influencer? For real?
Fuck no. No. You don't be hearing the rumors about them getting passed around. And
I do. I just stay to my little self because it do not.
I'm cool.
You don't shake the waters this way.
I'm cool. I'm chilling. I don't want no parts of
that. So it's no influencer that you feel like you would have slept with or that you got your eye on to sleep with that you...
I wouldn't say sleep with because I'm not really like that type of nigga. Like just to say, oh, I'll go around and sleep with anybody.
Right.
But I would say that is an influencer that I personally feel as though that is like I just like her vibe. I like her motives. Like she carry herself as a woman. So it's like, I don't want to say that name because I don't want to break no friendships. But it's like, yeah. I don't know. But she different though. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I know you was recently on Influencer City. How did that go? What was the pros and the cons of it? You don't gotta get too.
Pros was I got paid. I went on there to get more clout. I don't think that's really gonna happen as much. I am the clout, so I don't know what I was thinking when I got on there.
Hello, you should have made a phone call. Fini, come on, let me get you back.
Exactly. So I personally feel as though it was more so of the money and more so of the experience because I have not met a lot of influencers or like seen a lot of influencers in years, damn near. So I feel like a lot of people needed to remember who's the king of this shit. Like, let me step back out in that field and let me remind you that I'm Big M. So it was like, my pros is that I wanted to see those people for who they are in real life. Right. Getting out of my comfort zone, whereas though like I can give them a chance rather than them being like, oh, but all he do is just post this on the T page and just talk about it, So let me actually get out my comfort zone and see who you really are in real life.
Do you feel like they wanted to use you in a sense? I feel like personally, I personally feel like I'm happy that they gave you the opportunity to come and do it. Because, you know, a lot of people, I don't want him around, and if he see this, he go say that, he go say this. So I fuck with them for giving you the opportunity to come and step out and, you know, and do that. But it also did come with a lot of other shit.
My cons on Influencer City was basically to respect demanded from the younger generation. Like, they wouldn't stop talking over me. They were just highly rude. Some was highly rude. And honestly, it was just more so of people want this platform, people want this title of becoming a real influencer, but they're not hungry for it. Like, if somebody that's telling you if somebody that's in the room and they telling you to be quiet, that's, you know, up on the clout and really know what the fuck they doing, listen to what they telling you, because it's like, you not taking anything I'm saying for granted. You just letting it go into one ear out the other, and that's how you don't grow. So it's more so of it being like, everything just need to be organized when Messy Maj is coming onto y'all shit. Like, it wasn't really organized based on, I'm not gonna say on Manny's part, it was that fucking camera crew. Like, the camera crew just really wanted to be a part of being an influencer rather than being the camera crew. We had one girl, her name was Leah. She came, she ate that shit the fuck up. I'll give you a round of applause because you got a lot of things on cam. Felipe, he disappeared, comes once in a blue moon.
Wait, who is Felipe? That's the camera person?
Yeah, he has like his hair dyed and things like that. One of the boys, I keep forgetting his name, he's not really a part of the camera crew, but I can understand that maybe it's a lot all on Felipe. So, honestly, I personally feel like next time, everything needs to be a little bit more organized.
Right.
Maybe it was overwhelming to Manny because he had this show, that show, and this show. He had 3 shows.
I feel like he just had a lot going on personally.
So
Two different Airbnbs, like that just was a lot.
It was a lot going on. I think that maybe next time, just take your time with doing one and one, because it's not going to be like how you expect it to be.
Right.
I had to come up with challenges. I had to make sure people went to the hospital okay.
Yeah.
It was like, in a sense, I was daddy daycare. So that's what it almost was. So, you know, I have no problem helping in ways that I can help, but I just wanted to be less work on me because that's not what I really signed up for.
Right.
Type shit.
So if your platform was to crash today or tomorrow, what would you do? If social media was to crash today or tomorrow, what would you do?
First and foremost, I would buy myself property. I think that I saved up enough whereas though I can invest in property and just, you know, building up credit. Well, I built up my credit already, but just, you know, just having somewhere to stay is my first priority. Second, I would go back and major in civil engineering or geotechnical, either or, and personally just doing what I need to do so far as like academic wise, like social, educational purposes, if that makes sense. Like I'm really like an isolated person, so I need to work on my social skills, and then not only that, I would fulfill back in being in school. So it's like more so of it being like I would hit reality again. This is reality, don't get me wrong, but not the reality that I think is reality. So I already prepared myself for that if that ever do happen type shit.
Right.
So it's like when you become an influencer, try not to spend your money on them chains and the Balenciagas and all of that. Let it come to you.
Just don't try to spend your money on an image.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that I'm kind of like good at. I don't be trying to spend my money on an image.
Facts.
Like I don't know. I just be me for real, for real.
And that's facts.
That's what y'all gotta do. Like upcoming influencers that's even watching this, just that people gonna fall in love with you. So be you. Don't try to click up with this person. Click up. Just be yourself, and people, you're gonna. That's when you're gonna grasp it to genuine people. So how do you separate the people that want to be your friend for clout and the people that actually genuinely wants to be your friend? Like how do you distinguish the two?
I separate them based on the way that they move. Well, I know that sometimes you're partly fake, so I'm gonna keep you over there. I know all the time that you're gonna keep it a buck with me, I'm gonna keep you over there. So the way that I separate them is by going based off energy. Because at the end of the day, it takes time to learn and get to know someone for who they are. It don't just take overnight, 2 weeks, 3 days. So at the end of the day, I put all of my friends in certain categories, and it's more so of it being like, well, I know this is the person I could call and ask for something. I know this is the person that if I needed to stay at their place, they will let me. Et cetera, et cetera. So it's more so of a category thing with me, and I take friendships very seriously because it's like, if someone relied on me to be a real friend, I'm going to be that real friend for them. So it's more so of it being like, I just go based off energy and vibe. It's not like a specific way that I do so. I just go based off the vibe. Like little shit, like me, you let me stay at your crib until I go home tomorrow. That type of shit I take for, you know, to the heart, and etc. I'll look out for you whenever you need me type shit. Shit like that. It can be the littlest thing. So I separate those two type of friends different. Like I don't know how to really explain that. That's the only thing I really know how to explain. I just go based off action type shit.
And what y'all been?
By the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe.
We're about to play a game. You're gonna rate all the influencers from 1 through 10, from your fave to your least.
Oh, okay, not looks.
And looks.
Okay.
But it gotta like all like blend in with each other.
Okay.
So do you have a fave that's not cute? Like would you put,
a fave that's not cute.
Like let's say you put her on 1, but she not that cute, but she like your number 1.
Okay. So we go based off favorites and looks.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So do you have specific
1 through
things?
10.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, we go off your timeline.
Got it.
That's gonna be easy.
Okay. Naima. I would rate Naima definitely a 8 out of a 10. She's really, really pretty. That's still like family, low key.
That's your family?
No, that's like cousin.
All right.
All right. So, truth being told, personality, I personally feel as though that Naima has her days, she does. But deep down inside, sometimes she can be misunderstood. Personality, I would give Naima definitely an 8. I would give her an 8. She can either go take it there with you and be an evil, but she could also be a sweethearted person. Sometimes she don't mean no harm, but at the end of the day, it comes from a point of view like, you're this age.
Right.
Take
How old is
consideration. I think she's like 23.
Oh, okay.
So like take consideration that you fucked up in this situation and et cetera and et cetera. So
Right.
that's where it falls in play in. So
Okay.
yeah. Brooklyn Queen. Brooklyn Queen, that is God's sis. I would definitely rate God's sis a 9 out of a 10. She's extremely pretty. And your personality to me, I would definitely give you a 10 out of a 10. You always have my back, and you know what you did for me for my birthday, so that's why I will always love you.
Oh, okay.
TJ, I'm gonna just rate his personality.
Okay.
Personality-wise, TJ, I don't really know you like that too much. I really don't talk to you, but based off personality, I would say that I give you like a 7 out of a 10. I don't really talk to TJ, so I don't really know who he is for real. Cam. Okay, Cam. I would definitely give Cam a... I don't really want to rate Cam because, you know, Shakira, that's my boy right there. So personality, Cam, I would definitely give you a... You was always a sweetheart to me. You seem really, really cool. I would give Cam like an 8 out of a 10.
Okay.
8 out of 10.
Shakira?
Shakira, rating personality wise, I think that you're a 9 out of a 10. I've seen the way that you work for what you want.
I actually watch y'all YouTube for real. Like out of all the influencers, when I want to see something and laugh, I put on y'all YouTube and I literally watch it.
Yeah, y'all definitely do y'all shit. So I personally feel like y'all vibes match each other. Especially Shakira, you're definitely the breadwinner, and I respect that about you. So that's why I rate you that. And so far as personality, I fuck with you.
Okay.
Nadia, you can get a 9 out of a 10. You're really, really, no, fuck that. You're a 10 out of a 10. You're really pretty. Personality, Nadia, even though you sold me out to Ray in the house, but we'll get into that soon. Personality, I'm going to give you an 8 out of a 10. I think that you're really a nice person to be around. Your pure energy, I really fuck with your vibe. So I'm starting to learn who you are, and I'm starting to like your vibes as well. So you're really cool. Lena, you can get a 10 out of a 10. You're extremely pretty. And personality, I see what they, talk about on social media sometimes, but you never had that energy towards me. You always been like really silent and things that like that towards me and shit like that. So I'm gonna give you a 9 out of a 10 because like you did shit for me and I did shit for you, so that's how I respect it. Type shit. Liberty, I'm gonna give you a 8 out of a 10 on looks. Personality, I'm gonna give you a... Well, I just met you. You was really nice to me, surprisingly. Everybody say that you mean to them. So you was nice to me. You know what we was talking about over there in that corner or whatever. Keep down low. But no, I'm gonna give you a 7 out of a 10. We still building up that trust and loyalty. Sasha, you are definitely a 8 out of a 10. You're pretty. Personality wise, I'm gonna have to give you like a... When you don't like me, I'm gonna give you a 5 out of a 10. But when we're cool, I'm gonna give you a 7 out of a 10. Like, I don't know why you don't like me. I don't know what I'll be doing to you other than keeping it real. You block me and shit for no reason, so I don't know. It's just too much when it comes behind you. Rel is my brother. I fuck with Rel, and I know we had our ups and downs and stuff like that. And Rel always gave me flowers to any situation that I ever did, so far as don't like the social media stuff and all of that. So Rel, personality, you are a bitch when we are into it. I will give you a 6 out of a 10. You do a fucking lot. But when you are my brother and in the midst of the moment, I'm definitely gonna give you a 9 out of a 10 because he don't play. Like if I'm getting jumped on social media, do I think he's messy?
Yeah.
I think that Rel plays his part in being messy, yes. But Rel definitely, if it's some shit that I don't want to say, Rel's gonna say it. Because therefore, Rel feels as though he has to step in and he has to play that role into waking it the fuck up.
I heard that shit, Rel.
Yeah. Benet, I'm gonna give you a looks. I'm gonna give you a 8 out of a 10. 8 out of a 10, I'm gonna say close to a 7, but 8 out of a 10. Personality, I'm still getting to know who you are, but as of right now, your personality is a 6 out of a 10. 6 out of a 10. It's getting close to a 7, only because I'm getting to know who you are down here. So it's like, I don't know. You think I'm being fair?
Speak your truth.
Speak my truth. Yeah,
Speak your truth.
It's close to a 7 because we vibing and you becoming cool and stuff like that. But I don't want to let my guard down with nobody, so I always got to keep it real. Oh, that bitch can get a motherfucking a 4, bitch. Your skin sheds. You look like a fucking.
Wait, hold up. What are you talking about?
Dallas. You know, I can't do that. That bitch did some fugazi ass shit. That bitch.
But that was your friend, huh?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Ain't that your friend?
I would have thought so, but you know, I showed you a fight of mine and you screen recorded it and you waited till we fall out to post it. And the fight I showed you was like almost a year ago, 2 years ago. So it's like just be waiting to strike. So it's like, okay, you've been plotting on me. Keep that, take it to the grave. Personality, you're very fake. So I'm gonna have to give you a 5 out of a 10.
Well, if I was to do somebody and say that they were fake, bitch, you was getting a 2. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, no. -5. That's better.
Because the 5 is high.
It's high?
Yes.
She played her role as being a friend.
Oh, okay.
She played her role as being a friend sometimes, but she just still did fake shit. Like, stuff that I can't respect. The whole playing victim. Like, her and Sasha plays victim a lot on social media.
Okay.
So it's like, that's why I both get them a 5 out of a 10. But when we were cool, I would say that she would get like an 8 out of a 10 so far as being like personality wise. But I just can't do it no more. I can't.
All right.
Wuda, I'm gonna give you an 8 out of a 10 when it comes to personality. I personally feel as though like we brothers and shit like that, but no, fuck that. I'm gonna be honest, because Wuda, I heard that multiple stories that Wuda has always defended me behind closed doors. I don't know how true that is, but motherfuckers tell me that Wuda always speak highly of me. Okay. Always. So when it comes to personality, Wuda, you know our phone call conversations, you know us. I'm definitely going to have to give you like a 9 out of a 10 when it comes to personality. Close to a 10. Because we still building that bond and shit like that. So I do fuck with you. If you are going around doing that and you always speak highly of me, I truly do appreciate that. Okay. Neek, looks wise, I'm going to give Neek an 8 out of a 10. She's really, really pretty. I don't like the fact that bitches was like downgraded her and only hanging out with her because they felt like she wasn't pretty and shit like that. And that's something that I still will stand on and shit. So, Neek, I'll give you an 8 out of a 10 when it comes to looks. No, Neek, you get a 9. Because Neek's really pretty when she takes off her glasses. Like, she can't take them off because she's blind, but Neek, you're really pretty when you take your glasses off. Personality. Real life, you get it 8 out of a 10. Social media, it's just like a 7 out of a 10. Like, I don't know, it's the
I personally feel like that's something y'all could talk about and rebuild off camera, and then once y'all feel strong enough with each other, then that's something that y'all could work on. Yeah.
So it's like
it's not all bad.
Yeah, it's not all bad. It's some good, but I just don't like the way you move in certain situations. So that's my whole thing right there. So I'm gonna say 8, but as of right now, I'm gonna keep it a calm 7.
Okay.
That's just that. Jet, personality wise, when I met you, we didn't talk, so I can't really give you a rating on personality. And if I really was to give you just any personality rating, I would say probably a 6 out of a 10, only because of what you put Angel through. I didn't really like that, but it's none of my business. So it's like, if she fuck with you, I'm here to support it, type shit.
Okay.
B dot personality, we had our ups and downs. Personality wise, it's like a little brat almost. Like, you gotta watch B dot sometimes.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you gotta watch him sometimes.
Most definitely. I've learned.
Ooh.
Trust.
Okay, I know that's right. I'm gonna say personality wise, B dot, I'm gonna have to give you like a 7. 7. Definitely a 7.
Okay. You up here saying sorry. You know it go from 1 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 7. Oh. Shit.
You know what? I'm not even putting that bitch in my video. Don't even worry about it. We ain't even gonna speak on it.
Oh my God.
All right, next.
Fendi, I'm gonna give Fendi a personality rating. I'm gonna give Fendi a cool, calm 8. He ain't doing nothing to me. He always showed me love and vibes and vibed out with me and shit like that. So you definitely get an 8. Niche, your looks, I'll give you a 7. And your personality, it was definitely a 10 before our trip. But you dropped it down all the way to a 4. Only because it's like, you really hurt my feelings a lot. Like, you did a lot, so yeah. It's kind of fucked up. Fini. Okay, so for my sister, Infiniti, I give you a 10, because you're pretty as fuck. And she's really bad. Like, she carried herself as that bad. She feel me? So I fuck with that. Personality-wise, you always show me loyalty, like always. There's never been a time where I had to question anything you did, say, or even act. You always handled yourself really well. Even when like I first met you and the whole Damari thing happened and Instagram, all of that, you asked me, you respected me, like, hey, can you just do that for me, etc. So I'm gonna give you personality. I'm definitely gonna give you a 10 out of 10.
Period.
Yes,
yeah.
I fuck with that. I really do.
Okay, so you could do 3 people with me, okay?
3 people.
Just 3. Pick them wisely, and then that is gonna wrap up our video.
Anybody.
Mike.
Anybody?
Mike.
Anybody?
Come on, Mike.
Okay.
Here we go. Yo.
Where's she at?
Where's the shot?
At?
Can I get a shot?
Okay, hold up.
Lord, I'm not ready for this one. I should never give him the phone, yo.
Damn, I don't even see him on here.
Did I see me talking about that bitch on my show? Didn't I see it?
You did?
And I'm standing on it.
Alright. I hope you keep that part in there.
And I am.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick somebody else. Okay, we gonna pick.
Oh my God! Mike, I just walked out. Like, I was just walk out.
I think you should do her.
All right, come on, I can do her.
Okay, who is her?
Miss Lena. What I'm doing? Rating?
Looks and personality.
Okay, looks. You pretty. I ain't know he ain't shit or nothing like that. You pretty. You get a 9. You pretty. Okay. Personality. I personally feel like you cool, but I don't feel like I set a bad side that everybody was talking about. I personally didn't experience it because when we was cool, like, we vibe for real. Like, you know, like, I don't know, it wasn't never no, I don't know. Like, you didn't give me that. Like, we had genuine vibes with each other. But you know, moving forward, how things had to play out. It just had to play out that way. But other than that, that's it. That's all. But you know.
I know that's right. Okay. Let me go ahead and find the next person real quick.
I know who he about to pick.
Person
I
real
trust
quick.
I know who he about to pick. I promise
Who
you.
you think is girl or boy? Girl or boy?
Oh boy. No.
That is. I ain't even gonna show the picture. Go ahead.
Damari, I just personally feel like looks, you got a 7. What?
I don't know. I'm just moving around. I'm trying to find my teacup. But I don't know.
What you mean?
I don't know.
Maj, what do you mean?
It's getting a little hot in this.
Maj!
Getting a little hot. 7?
What's wrong with a 7?
That was your boyfriend at one time. He was your NFL.
I wouldn't say nigga for life, but like I said, me and Damari, we had fun together. Like, we enjoyed each other's time together. But looks, yeah, 7.
Okay.
Looks a 7. But you're handsome. Like, don't get me wrong, you're handsome, but looks just a 7. Nothing is wrong with a 7. Maj, you're making it seem like a 7. It's like a 2. Personality wise, I personally feel like, you know, stay on your grind, keep it going. I don't know what you're personally going through right now, but just don't let nobody or no one discourage you. You know, your personality was a 10 when that shit, before anything happened. So keep that shit, keep it a 10. Like, don't let nothing bring you down, nothing tear you down. You know, just keep your Damari at the end of the day. You have built so many people up. So continue to do your shit and pop your shit. Don't let nobody, you know. But yeah, but as of right now, personality, whatever Damari, you get a 5. So I'm just saying. He a 10. Personality,
Okay.
he a 10.
Okay. Destiny.
Looks, looks a 6.
Okay.
Personality, your personality is, you're funny. So personality, you could get a 8.
Okay.
Anybody else you want to throw out there? Because you can.
Angel.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, y'all. So, that is the end. No, hold up. I actually have to ask Maj something.
Okay, ask
Do you
me.
really want me to answer that?
I do.
Say, let me stop playing. I ain't gonna be mean.
Okay.
Because I could be mean.
Be nice.
I ain't nice Fini no more. That girl is long fuck on. But Angel, looks, 10. Personality, 6. I have my reasons, and that's what it is. No tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade. Like that tea.
All right. So much. Have you ever had a threesome?
Fuck no.
You haven't?
No.
Would
not
you ever
yet.
try a threesome with your girlfriend? Like, do they ever cross your mind?
You know, I'm really, you know, germophobic and things like that. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It be too many things happening out in this world. And, you know, protection can save you only so much. So it's like, nah, I'm cool.
All right.
It's too much to handle sometimes. You feel me?
Who is the lamest influencer you know?
Lamest influencer that I know currently is Miss fucking Florida.
Oh my God. Why I knew he was about to say this. You
I don't
eat
know.
that girl. Oh.
That bitch got that fucking Fantasia bang, and then this bitch is pregnant at that. Is you
I knew her
fucking?
name.
Nuh-uh. She did a lot. This bitch leaked my number on TikTok, aired me the fuck out, cursed me the fuck out. She did a lot, y'all. And honestly, I looked at her as a friend. But bitch, you play with fire, you get 3rd-degree burns. That bitch is burning the fuck up right now, and that bitch better not play with me the fuck again.
All right.
To your baby though.
Okay. Pick any influencer that you would have a one-night stand with, and I need a name.
One night stand.
You heard what I said.
One night stand. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be no fake ass nigga. I'm gonna just say Ash. She like her
For
body.
real?
Her body is nice. Like I really like her body. Like she's really pretty. and she don't give me like too much. Like you feel me? She's just cool. Ash should definitely be Ash. And then if you was to say like a long term something.
Long term. You said it for me. Long term, Mike.
I'll break up a friendship right now, and I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Say the first initial. Wait, hold on. I know that ain't my shit. You just said.
What time is over again?
Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to get off your shoulders, get off your chest? I know you used to want me to come in your lives and talk a little 1-2, so we could do like a little 1-2 razzle-dazzle, and I'm gonna end it off with you.
Okay. 1-2 razzle-dazzle about who?
I thought he was about to say, no, we good, Fini. It's time to go, you know.
So Fendi. Infiniti.
Who the fuck is Fendi?
No, I hear what it sounds so similar. Fendi and Fendi.
Who this fuck?
Fini and Fendi.
Okay.
You know I got speech impediment.
I don't
Alright, so you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I got a question, and I think you know what's about to be asked.
I know.
Where the fuck is the fight video?
Oh, I don't have it. Let me tell y'all how it went. So I told y'all in my video, bro. So when I walked in the section, residents did my shit. I gave Hoop my phone. That's the person that I know in the section. I gave him my phone. And I didn't know what I was about to do until I did it. So it's like, I didn't tell him, ooh, record this. Like, you know, I just was like, bop. Like, that's it.
Child, well, you wanna know what I heard?
What you heard?
I heard that she went from being Michael Jackson, beating it, to being something off a Thriller, bitch. I heard that the eyes is black the fuck up. This is the fame. What's going on about that?
I don't know. I heard too.
You heard too?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
Did you see?
I didn't see. But I definitely got a phone call that, be with that, Yep, most definitely got a phone call about it.
Shit.
I didn't know about it. You know, I'm just out the loop with it, you know.
So you had to teach us something. Let me teach you something.
Shut
Let me
the
teach you. You know what I'm talking about? Let me teach you something.
I blink out when I fight. So it's like, I don't blink out and close my eyes. I just blink out and just like click the fuck out. Like, it'd be a whole nother thing. Like, I'm pretty sure if somebody would have recorded my face, y'all probably would have said a demon. Like, you know, it's just, don't feel me. Anything else?
So far as the relationship with you and your sister, how do you think that is going to transpire over from a couple years from now?
I definitely don't know. I definitely couldn't answer that. I don't know, because I just feel like so much was like out there. It's like what was put out there was like y'all see it for yourself. Like, y'all finally see it for yourself. So it's like, since it's out there and everything is put out there, it's like, I just feel like that's something so hard to come back from. Me personally. Because like, I don't know, like, it's just different things you do. Like, I could see you just making your video cool, but you including the person that is connected to our blood is crazy. And, you know, like, I just feel like that's just crazy. But hey, everybody shows their true colors. It happened how it happened. You know, I wash my hands with the situation. I wash my hands with, you know, that little, because it was washed with me first. So it's like, you know, I just finally put my foot down and stood on my business. And, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. How would you feel with that situation, though?
I think it's more so of it being from not even just my sibling. And I also want to ask you this before you ask me that. Do you personally feel as though that is some form of favoritism when it comes from your dad picking a side between you and your sister? Like, do it make you feel some type of way that in most situations from what the internet's seen, your dad reasons with your sister more than he ever do with you?
With that, I don't, how I look at it, I don't look at it as like favoritism, but y'all looking at it as favoritism because there's a lot of people that probably been through what he put out on the social media in real life. So it's like, I understand it. But from me, I don't look at it as favoritism because I just feel like I grew up with my mama. So it's like, of course, you grew up with her in the home, so you're gonna feel that way about that situation, even though we both your daughter. But, you know, everybody, it's different strokes for different folks. So I just know personally my mama never do nothing like that. So coming from my mama perspective, you know, to him, I don't know. It's like it happened. It is what it is. That's how y'all feel. Cool. You know?
So do you personally feel as though that as him being your parent, he should play more of a role instead of picking aside from what the public think? Do you think that he should be more so the person to dead this whole shit and to make you and her talk and be based on good terms, since that's still at the end of the day your little sister?
I feel like as the man that he is, he did what he did, and that's I feel like that's the route he decided to go. So if that's the route that he decided to go, I feel like as a man, as that man, that's just like, I don't know how to word, I don't really know how to put it, but some men wouldn't do that, you know, like some men wouldn't. I don't know, but different strokes for different folks. I don't know. I don't know, like he felt it was cool, he felt it was okay, so you know, that's on him, that's on them, that's on their family. You know, on my end, it's like, cool, that's it. Like, I don't know, it ain't really no comment on it, because it's just like, y'all saw what it was. So.
Do it ever hurt your feelings is the question, and like keep it a whole
yes.
step. It hurt your
what?
feelings?
Hell much. It did, but it's just like, I'm just such a strong female, so it's like, I may not ever really show it, but did it hurt? Yeah, it did. Not gonna lie to you.
And that's sad.
And I would never like really like, you know, but
Facts.
I called somebody that's real close to me, like, and I just was like, damn, like that shit really like, you know, but you know, it's cool. It is what it is.
That's sad. Gotta keep your head up, but you're doing
Got
great
to.
in life.
Got to.
And you're very independent, and I don't think that you need anyone other than yourself.
Right.
So in this case, don't ever give up on yourself and realize that you have nobody but yourself.
Right.
And I think that since you go through these obstacles in life, that it makes you nothing but stronger.
Right.
That's why you're here still to this day, sitting in your chair on your own talk show,
Right.
doing your shit. So at the end of the day, round of applause for yourself.
And round of applause for you too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Because you came really far.
Thank
and
you.
I'm really
I
proud of you.
appreciate that. I appreciate
and
that.
I love your growth. Like I love like how you are in person.
Facts. I appreciate
And
that.
anytime I call Maj, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, one time I called Maj and I told him a little something and they got back out on the video. But it was like, I didn't care. So
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
It's okay though. Like, you know, I just was like, he funny as fuck. It didn't like rub me the wrong way or try
You
to
know
like.
the reason why I said that. So.
Alright, y'all. That is it of Fini's Playhouse. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. We hope you guys got all of the information about Maj and his backstory. All of the tea that you guys wanted in the bind that me and Maj have.
Yes.
So, with all that being said, we're out of here.
See y'all. Love y'all. Keep it a buck. Bitch wouldn't want to be y'all. Deuces.
That's your slogan?
No.
Oh my god.
Put your sweats on for me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me.